Bucks here. Welcome to Market Monday. A lot of things going on today in the MUT world. Long list of things to get. Future content team of the week, which I think is over there. If I can weatherman myself correctly, yes, over there. We have, going through what's gonna potentially come. We got that perfect drive thing that's gone. I already used all mine. Perfect drive pack with like a spreadsheet breaking out which one's the best one for that. Some throwbacks to MUT 13 kind of shenanigans. And training, what to do with that, with the 2-0 pack, and so a lot of stuff coming up, and a couple other things. So, let's go through Team of the Week first. Now, DeQuell Jackson, famous Cleveland Brown, and Colts. So, a Colts star, 84 speed, I mean, the thing about linebackers is they don't jump. I think they got to go back to making linebackers jump. If safeties can jump, linebackers should jump. Yeah, I mean, safety subbed in the linebackers. Last year didn't jump, which I thought was fine. This year they do. So you should bring some sort of balance because linebackers outside of pass rushers don't really matter, right? DeQuell Jackson, it's sad. It's kind of useless. It's such a game balance issue. Like, here's the thing. I will use Mills because he's really good. But other than that, I don't really care about linebackers that much in this game because I'm trying to be in a nickel set most of the time to just sub in safeties there because they're even more effective at stopping the run somehow. Marvin Harrison here, another Colts wide receiver. So 2 Colts this week. It looks like the Colts theme team is the favorite theme team, at least this week in Madden Ultimate Team. But you know what? It happens. Sometimes a flood of content comes for one team and they don't get something for a month. I, as a Steelers fan, know that. They'll give like back-to-back legends. Everybody's like, oh, Steelers legends. It's so overpowered. And then you look at the theme team, it's like, oh, well, okay, maybe it's not so much. Interesting 80 catch in traffic. Now, everybody's kind of holding on to everything in traffic this year, but there's a patch tomorrow coming with a lot of balance changes. I was hoping they wouldn't balance change the game that much. They said catching improvements, so what improvement means, we'll see. Speed 90, pretty good, right? You power him up, you get him to 91. He is, it looks like a set card. We don't know the limited. Of course, I went through, let's go take a look at last week's limited TJ Watt, see if he went up in price after leaving packs, like limiteds often do, because I went ahead and I was like, well, last year Darius Slay got a card on week 2, so I went and bought a bunch of Darius Slay power-ups. But I do actually want to see how Watt's limited is doing after being out of packs for almost a week. Well, no, like 5 days probably-ish. But this week's limited should also be a 90 overall. 920. So you might be able to get him. At the cheapest, he was like 700 something. I think I saw him dip down to. So a little bit of a return right there. Pretty positive. TJ Watt, but there's not too many pass rushers quite at his level. Whereas we'll see what tomorrow's limited brings for what position it is and how demanded it is. But anyways, 90 speed, not bad on this card itself. Deep route running at 88 once you power it up. So even not powered up, you can get them to 90. They're making a lot more cards hit that kind of threshold. But guess what threshold you guys should hit? Rock bottom coins. Rock bottom coins is the #1 place to get. Almost nailed it. Rock bottom coins is the #1 place to get your Madden 21 coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 15% off. So now that we've seen the Team of the Week teaser, what else is going on with content coming to game over the next few days? Now, Krayla did hint, like, we know we're getting Wildcard Wednesday, so the biggest tip for Wildcard Wednesdays is you want to have training for those days, because if they do a Wildcard Wednesday where they bring in some relevant pieces again, like, if they bring in some veterans that are 85 overalls, ain't shit gonna happen to the market. But if they bring in relevant cards, like these heavyweights that were 89 overalls, if they bring in 89 overall flashbacks, then we're like, whoa, let's roll for that. There's going to be a big demand for training. So it really depends on if EA puts out relevant content or not. If they do, the market does bump up a little bit as people start buying training. So it's a good idea to have training on Wednesday if that's either something you want to do or something you want to roll for and then list right away. Because right away, people do tend to buy these cards at a higher price than they should have. Like right now, let's go ahead and take a look at 89 overall heavyweight players, because heavyweight players, they're good at their positions, some of the best, but they might be some of the best training too, because a lot of people are using their excess training either from those tokens. We'll talk about those 2-0 tokens or those win tokens here in a second from multi-kickoff. But they're using them, let's just filter by heavyweights, to get these cards. And then they convert these cards into coins, which is one of the reasons why, like, at Rock Bottom Coins, like, if you go there, I always suggest do the training option, get that one or the cards that you can quick sell and then, like, roll for heavyweights and sell those if you want coins instead of just straight up buying coins. That's always my suggestion for the site, because I just think it's a better way of getting value for your squad. So, Zeitler, 165 for an 89, which is not bad. I updated this earlier today. 89's 160, so it's 45. So it's pretty cheap. Obviously, 165 is slightly higher than the training, but 45 looks like the best ratio at 89's right now. So anyways, this thing, when it launched last week, of course, market was a little bit higher, but these things were going for, what did I see, 210, 220. Incognito was like at 240. So like there aren't much higher prices on some of these things, and I think Incognito still might be a little higher. Yeah, 189. So he's not bad if you roll for him, but I wouldn't do this roll specifically for him. But regardless, okay. So sell these things right away when they come out of packs, right? Have your training ready, have it good to go for that kind of thing coming tomorrow. Those whatever five wildcard Wednesdays, not tomorrow but Wednesday. So that's just one tip going for Wednesday. For I think you guys should know it. Thursday, and then it's like Wednesday market goes up, Thursday goes down because there's limited cards, right? If you watched my video last Thursday, it basically said, hey, farm people that are pulling packs, snipe, right? These people lower the market. So if we have an up day, then a down day, the way we can make coins is off variance in the market. When it goes up and down on a pretty easy pattern to see, we can make coins, right? And that's how you become the shark. And some people, I don't know, somebody I know got super angry about me saying you got to be a shark. I don't understand what they got angry about, but I think people just want to get angry overall because for various reasons, I don't know, they got touched by their uncle. But no, it's not always that. Anyways, let's go forward. So be ready for Wednesday, Tuesday, team of the week. We'll see what kind of limited we have. Friday, I think we could see a little bit of a down there too. Kralo said a program that was done is getting upgraded, and a program could be coming new. So a lot of people are speculating the thing that's coming Friday is the 50, the thing that was teased previous to the season. That was teased in like the preseason MUT thing. It looks like I guessed, and I did a video on thinking maybe potentially it's going to be the most 50 memorable MUT cards of all time. Maybe we'll get something like the Madden 100. We're getting new abilities in the thing tomorrow, in the patch tomorrow. Maybe those new abilities tie into this new promo, which would make sense because that's something that they did last year with, what was it, the MUT 10 guys, where they gave Dickerson. Was that NFL 100? I always get those two confused. But anyways, they could update Team Affinity too. We'll see. Maybe I don't know when the series change is coming because that's always a big deal. They haven't announced it. Usually they give us a week ahead of time, early notice on the series changeover. So it's probably not this Friday, maybe the Friday after. We'll see what that ends up being. But generally, with the series changeover, becomes reduxes, and reduxes are basically limited time cards put back into packs. Lowers the price of old limited time cards because everybody's like, oh wait, they're back in pack again, so there's supply. So anyways, so the thing is like sell on Wednesday, buy on Thursdays, maybe Friday if the 50 comes in, it's kind of cool. Saturdays are also a good buy day. I'll take a look because like today all pro packs came out, which were some of the best packs. Are some of the best packs in the game, at least value-wise. So the market absolutely sank due to that. So a lot of like 84s at yesterday or 82s. 82s yesterday were like 22. I looked at it on Sunday night. They were going for 22. Today they were going for 17. So 84s are up about a K right now from where they were earlier today. So you can still filter through, find some guys under 30K, try and snipe at a decent level. But that's kind of where I go, and then resell them probably on Wednesday. I always think is a good day to resell. I actually don't remember what filters are best for 84s, but you can go team by team, 32. Try and find them around 30, I'd say, or under, and then resell later. Same with like 82s, you want to look for pretty cheap here too, and then resell them once the training is more wanted. I would say on Wednesdays, because that seems to be the up day with the new 5 cards that will probably have a training reroll based off recent history. But that's just kind of, playing the roles of the market. So, anyways, perfect drive. Those packs. Somebody did a really good job mapping them out. Shout out to on the Discord. Oh, I can't believe, did I close my Discord? God damn it. It was, scroll up in the Discord. You can join the Discord below. Anybody can join it. Subs are purple names. So, everybody's equal, but some people are more equal than others. We run a real animal farm on the Discord. So, purple names. It doesn't matter. But anyways, here it is. He did a really good job mapping it out, kind of showing, location, own 20, your chances of getting different things, like an 80-yard pack is a 0.05% chance or 0.05 here. But then what a good job, what he really did. He mapped out the best way of getting a touchdown pack, which goes 10, 10, 10, 20, 30 for 11% chance of getting a touchdown pack. 20, 10, 20, 30 was 10%. So those are like the best ways of doing it. If you haven't done it yet, obviously you can go further down the list, but these are like the optimal paths of solution. And then like if you just want to get to the 10-yard line, then you go to or the 10/20, then you go 10, 10, 10, 30, which is slightly different than 10, 10, 10, 20, 30. So you get to the that, what is it, 10, 20, the 20-yard line. Would that be 60 yards? You get to the 20-yard line about a third of the time. So that one gets you, because like each pack, as you see over here, if you get to the opponent's 20, it's an 83 to 85 or 88. So you really want to get to the 20 because that has a chance at the 88 and a minimum 83. Otherwise, the TD is the minimum 85. So I got to the 20 and the 10 like 3 times, I think. And I pulled only one of the 3. I got 2 83s and 1 85. So only 1/3 I got the 85 on. So it was sad, but thumb the brakes. Let's go through. Oh yeah, here's a throwback, right? Do you guys remember a couple years ago there was a glitch in the system? So oftentimes, this isn't really that throwback. This is something else. So Isiah Simmons, this is on Xbox. I took a screenshot. I didn't look at it lately, but I took a screenshot. 76 overall Isiah Simmons. You're looking through his numbers. You're like, okay, so it goes about for 7K, and then he's 218,000 coins yourself. We're like, oh, is that person moving coins? Then you look through here, same thing. 189,000 coins, okay, and then 242,000. Well, here's the problem with this Isiah Simmons card, right? When you take a look at him, people are posting, and I just want you to be aware of this. Somebody mentioned this on me on Twitter because they're one of the people that bought it for too much. People are posting. So when you filter down to Simmons's cards, and I want to show you this, if this ever loads, PlayStation. All right. Servers hopefully will keep improving, especially with DCs. Simmons. All right, so if you go through Simmons, and then you kind of go through, like, I don't know, you filter also by strong safeties. So people are going through here, and they are posting these Simmons. Do you see that? Do you see how these things are so close? I wasn't able to, like, when I looked at this last night, and that's where I got the screenshots from when somebody mentioned to me, PlayStation looked pretty different, right? This looks black, this looks blue. And that's maybe why I didn't see any of these things on PlayStation. I could probably look again, see if there are. But people are posting these Isiah Simmons now. There's a lot more now than there were last night. And people are buying the 76 in place of the 87 because it looks the exact same. It's just a shade, that, you know, black versus blue. So it's an interesting one. People have done that. They did this last year, I think, with the Jalen Ramsey and AJ Boye power-up. Was that it? Yeah, that was one last year. There might be another one going on right now where the pictures are super similar. So like if you people are posting prices underneath this one, and then people are buying the wrong one. That's tough. That's tough. I saw somebody put out saying something like, "Oh, do the Isiah Simmons set," but it's actually not worth it. So I don't know. Isiah Simmons set. If you can snipe a bunch of cards, it's okay, but otherwise it's not that good because those rookie cards are still stupid expensive. But anyways, definitely check out for that. Definitely be careful when you're buying stuff in the market not to get the scammers there. Because that's an interesting one. The throwback is somebody like doing a bunch of ones on your card, like looking for like an 84 overall. Like a lot of people will go up like and post like something with all ones. Remember that? Like it just reminded me of like back in the day, like Madden 13 when you used to be able to post off. Like luckily now there's a comma there, so you can see if it's 111,000 versus 11,000. But you used to just go 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, and people would think it's a snipe, thinking it's only 5 digits, but then there's actually 6 digits. So definitely be on the lookout for cards posted with all ones. It's a lot easier to see now than it used to be, so glad that they fixed that up. Also, in these sets, something I got to mention here. I want to mention, I don't have to do anything. I don't want to. But like these team performance collectibles, it's a good idea right now. Because what I thought somebody told me before was like these things only get upgraded for the amount of time you hold them. But apparently that was wrong. I don't know, Twitch chat or somebody lied to me. Go ahead and grab the teams that are 2-0 right now, and then you can sell them when they update. It's a good idea. It's just a straight up good idea. You can do the same thing for Monday night's game. Just go ahead and do it next week. Well, this only works for 2 more days, but like you can sell it prior to the update for the team that's 2-0, then after the update for the team that's 3-0 next Monday. Because like it goes up if they win, goes down if they lose. Just something to know. Something to note. I don't know. I might be hanging on to these things a little bit longer than 1 week. I might wait a little bit on training. But just something you should know if you want to. Obviously, if it goes up, if you get all the teams that are 2-0 and quick sell them, you can convert them over to coins by rolling either the flashbacks on Wednesdays or whatever they are for what veterans, throwbacks, or do the heavyweight roll for those cards too. So a good way of converting training into coin right there. And then Gap Pack method still yielding good results. Saw somebody did a big sample size, 500 of them today. They posted in that Discord, so that's great. And then tomorrow, like I talked about with the patch, kind of cool. So go ahead, good luck hunting, but I definitely recommend these sets before they expire in 2 days. Definitely do them, at least for the good teams. But that was Market Monday. That was a ton of content. I don't know. I'm much more positive about this game than I see a lot of others are. Maybe I'm just turning into an EA simp. I've been called that a couple times by Twitch chat. But yeah, I don't think this game's in as bad a spot MUT-wise with it's just kicking off content season as a lot of others. But you know what? Vent yourself, vent your frustrations, because you know what? There's no better thing to do on the internet than that. Anyways, until we meet again tomorrow, getting some Team of the Week action. Enjoy your night. Good luck. I think I showed off the training spreadsheet already for the training prices. And then I'll link the Perfect Drive Pack spreadsheet. I'll link both these spreadsheets in the description. And then good luck. Happy hunting for your Colts theme team on Tuesday afternoon.